Welcome back to my channel, friends. This is Sonia here, and today we are going to make a one paper mini album. Now here I have a 12-inch by 12-inch paper, and I'm going to score it on the margins of, first on one side I'll be scoring at 3 inches, and on the other side I will be scoring at 4 inches. Now as it's a 12-inch by 12-inch paper, so now we have in total 12 blocks on our scrapbook. Now I will just mark it with my pencil so that it's easy for you guys to understand that how I have done the scoring work. Now with the scissor, I am going to cut out the portions which I need to fold. Now please do this step really carefully. You have to cut down from your 9 and 5 till 1, till the starting point of the 1. So this is how when you score it, and when you write the numbers, this is how it has to be. So you are going to cut all the 3 scored lines beneath the number 1 line, and it should go up till the first line, till then there only. Now the first portion on the number where you see 1, 2, 3, 4 are the ones which is going to be the main base. Now this is how you have to fold each of the pages from up to down, and then you are going to layer all your pages to till the first line. Now it's time to stick our album, but before that we need to press it really well, score this really well, and we will be folding all our flaps really well here. Now how you have to fold it is something which you will have to see carefully in this video, and then do it accordingly. Now as I am using a thick cardstock, of course I will have to cut some of the extra papers. So here with my scissor I am going to cut off all the extra papers. How to know that which one is your extra paper? The moment you start folding up your album, the extra papers are going to get a little wrinkled. So you have to cut all those extra papers from your mini album base. So this is how it looks, and now we need to stick all these flaps. Now if you want to keep these flaps as it is, you can keep it like a multi-flap album, but here I just wanted to have my pull-out tags on these. So what I'm doing is I'm just sticking all the flaps, and I'll make sure that I stick it only on the bottom part and the upper part, not on any of the sides. So this is how you have to stick it. Be a little careful, and this is super easy. This is not a very tricky part of the album, so you will be able to do it very easily. Now once you are done with your sticking work, make sure you press it really well. It should stick really well so that it lasts longer. So these are the cute little mini pockets which you can see, and later on you can add pictures inside it, or you can have tags inside it, and they are so good to go. Now here I have already pre-cut few of the beautiful pattern papers, and now I'm going to just do a bit of distressing work. Now here I'm using a dye based ink pad. You can use any of the ink pads which is available with you, and with my finger dauber I'm doing this distressing look. So as you can see in the video that how different the paper looks now, and it's looking really nice and gorgeous. So I will be repeating the same process for all the papers here. Now it's time to stick our papers, but before that I just want to make sure that I have done my cover ribbons really well. Now here for this step I will be using my tacky tape, just because with the liquid adhesive my ribbon is going to take time to dry out, and I wanted to speed up the process, so that's the reason here I am using my tacky tape. Now on the back side, you can, if you want, you can leave that part as it is, but here I have sticked it. It's completely your choice that how you want to have your album. Now here I am using a beautiful green color organza ribbon. This matches really well with my papers what I am going to use on this album. Now with the tacky tape, the sticking becomes super fast and super easy and so much hassle free. Now once this is done, then I'm going to stick all my papers inside out, and this is going to give a nice complete look to my project. Here it's time to do the cover page, and for that I have taken another piece of paper. Now this is one of my very jugaad thing what we do, what we call it here in India. So I'm using my nail filer to give it a distressed look. You can use the distressed tool if you have, but I don't have it, so that's the reason I'm using my nail filer, and I have been doing this step like since years now. So with the nail filer from the edge, you just need to trim out the extra paper and just roughen the edges, and they look so nice and so good and so distressed. Once you are done with this step, you need to make sure that you apply your stamp colors really well on these sides also, those distressed sides, so that they look like an actual old piece of paper. Now once the distressing work is done, we have to stick this, and here I am going to use my liquid adhesive. Friends, now this is one of my mixed media hanging which I had done, and I just felt that this is going to go so perfectly with my album. I did not wanted to do a typical vintage album, so I think this is going to go really well. Now I'm just distressing the edges of this hanging so that it matches with my theme, and this looks super cool and super pretty. So on the top of it, you can always write your personalized messages, and it is going to add some more extra charm to it. I had a thread, I could have removed it, but I just thought that I will make a cute little bow out there, and I am going to have it as it is on my mini album. Now if you don't want to have these kind of hangings, you can use paper flowers, you can do stamping, you can add sentiments, and you can decorate the cover of your album the way you want it, and they are going to definitely look very gorgeous. Now to stick this, I am going to use my glue drops, and yes, I am going to make sure that I have good number of glue drops on the back of it so that it does not come out at all. As it's an MDF piece, it is going to be a little heavier than my scrapbook. So now this is done, and here is a very quick tip. Now whenever we use ribbons, the edges, the threads come out very easily. So very simple step you have to do. Take up your liquid adhesive, run it on the edges of your ribbon and let it dry. So once it dries out, tada, it's ready. Your ribbon threads are not going to come out at all. Here my mini cute little album is ready, and this is looking super cute, super gorgeous. The pages are beautiful. It has cute little mini pockets where you can have your pictures and your journaling, and you can do whatever you want, my friends. I really hope that you all enjoyed this tutorial. Of course, I'm sharing pictures at the end. I hope you all liked it, and yes, I'm listing down all the supplies down in the description box. Do check that. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye bye.